Hey guys, my name is Treasure, short for Treasure the Stallion, and I'm super excited. Welcome to my vlog, my platform. Let's talk about it. And here we can talk about any and everything. So I wanted to create a space where I can express myself, talk about the latest projects and opportunities that I have going on in my life, and share it with you guys. I started off with my book. It's called The Birth of Treasure. And I wanted to just take this time to talk about it, put it out there. I will also have the link to the book where you can get it and things like that. I want to get into the juicy details. But I guess like we should give a backstory or something because that's like what you have to do, right? Okay, so basically, I know the first and foremost, what's the book about, right? So the book is about my experience as a sex worker in the industry. I get down and dirty about the truth. I reveal what my experience has been like. And from the moment I started to the moment I got out of it. And I wanted to, well, I felt at the time the best way I could express like what I was going through was actually writing about it. And at some point during my process, like it occurred to me that I should put a book out and talk about it because it was something that was super real and crazy. It was the very thing that like I don't know. It allowed me to grow in ways that I like just didn't expect that I would grow. So in the book, I just talk about not just the experiences like the naughty, sexy, but I also talk about like transition, struggles, challenges, self love, how I had to learn to love myself, how I really like had the realization that it was like it was the portal way to become a woman, how to learn to become more womanly and embrace my womanness, so there were so many things that I experienced that I didn't think I was. And when I started to experience like the really like great things that like were like inspired my growth, that was when I knew, okay, I need to really write about this and put this out. So no, it's not just about sexiness and things like that, although I do get into that. I really talk about my experience overall. So I just want to disclose that. I also want to disclose that this is not me promoting the sex industry or this industry at all, the adult industry. This is not me saying or persuading anyone to get on board with this. This is me simply sharing my story, my experience. I never in a million years knew that I'd end up working as a sex worker or entertainer. It was something that really just happened, and it happened to me for sure. When I started out, I used to be very closed minded, very narrow minded, like, oh, I would never do this, I would never do that. And after this experience, like, I just really don't want to judge people. I don't even want to judge myself. I've just learned to accept myself, and accept others too. And the biggest thing I feel like for me, because I have big goals that I want in my life, this was just a stepping stone. And hence why I called it the birth of treasure, because literally this is the birth of something new. This is the start of something new. Going through this process was part of my story, but it isn't like the ultimate story. It's just the beginning. So I'm really proud of myself with how I was able to take the experience in and put it in a book, but now take everything and move forward with it. So, this new vlogging series is just going to be about Treasure's growth, sharing all the details, things that I've gone through, things that I've have triumphed over, victory over, sharing personal stories. So it's like a personal vlogging thing that I'll have going on. And I guess like along the way, as I get super creative and things like that, I'll incorporate more things. But guys, I'm really excited. I also will have the link below on the book. I'm selling it on Amazon right now in Kindle. So there's a paperback version and there's also an ebook version. I'm working on a hard copy, and I'm also gonna be launching my website soon, treasurethestallion.com. And so that link will be below, so you can subscribe to the email list so that you know any updates coming soon. So I'm really excited about this new found thing that I have going on. I'm just, basically ever since COVID, I've hit the reset, refresh button, and I've started over. turn over a new leaf, and walking a new path. And since I've been walking in this new path, I've been finding a whole side of me that I'm like, whoa, like, who is this person? I want to find out more. And this book is definitely the start of this process for me. So I really wanted to want to share it with the world. I don't want to do this just to make sales or anything like that, but I really do believe that there's information in here that may potentially be able to help others. Maybe there are other people who are in my situation, who found themselves in my situation. And they may figure something out through reading my story, or maybe I can help someone in some way. I don't know, but I do feel called to share this. So yeah, I'm really excited about this, guys. This means a lot to me. It's inspired me to. This is the book, guys, by the way. I don't know if I already shown it, but it's really girly. So it's my first baby. I'm working on other stories as well, working on other books, but I wanted to really take the time to get the word out for this one and just start spreading the message of love, self-love, finding self-purpose, all of these things, key things that I learned while I was working there. And I know it sounds crazy, but I can honestly say I've met some of the most genuine people in the industry than I ever did in a church or anything like that. It's, I talk about how insane, it's like an oxymoron, but, I tell my story, and I do feel like I get as open and disclose as much as I can without, while staying in within the theme of the book. So yeah, guys, it's on sale on Amazon right now, and be sure to check it out. I'll have my links below so that you guys can subscribe and everything like that. If you guys have any questions or curious about my story, regarding this, how I ended up here, questions about, what it was like for me, what my experience was like, maybe you're going through something similar, and you have questions, I'm very open to that, one-on-ones, things like that. I'm super duper open to it. But yeah, guys, I'm really excited. Thank you for taking the time to watch my video, and I'm sure I'll have more juicy things to talk about. So until then, we'll talk about it, but I'll see you guys next time.